Welcome all of you, the viewers of Poland Daily Culture. My name is Maria Gondzielska, and today we come back to the topic of war in Ukraine because horrible things happen and they are also connected to art. With us is Jerzy Rochodziński from Lenkin Center, the part of Institute of Pilecki. And today we would like to talk about the paintings which probably are gone forever, because in addition to the human sacrifice, the Russians are also trying to destroy the culture centers in Ukraine. And just last week, the Russians shot and bombed the Museum of Fine Arts in Mariupol. And the museum was dedicated to one of the Ukrainians' most influential or the most popular realist painters, and this is Archip Kuinji. It's a hard name. It doesn't sound very Russian, Ukrainian, or Polish, but he was an important artist. So let's start with him.
Archip Kuinji was Pontic Greek. Pontic Greeks are Turkish-speaking, so his name sounds a little bit Turkish, not Greek. As far as I know, Kuinji is nickname given by Crimean Tatars, and it means goldsmith. I don't know why goldsmith, because his father was a shoemaker, but he was given such a nickname. In fact, he was in ethnical terms not Russian, not Ukrainian. He was Pontic Greek. It was a group which migrated from Anatolia to Russian territories in Caucasus and Black Sea shore. They were above all miners, and as miners they migrated to Russian territories, but among Pontic Greeks there were a lot of very prolific men of arts, sculptors, painters, and so on. And Archip Kuinji was one of this prolific and very gifted group of Pontic Greeks who lived in territory of Russian Empire.
And of Crimea. And so in the museum in the Mariupol, which was unfortunately bombed, were stored or exhibited three of his works, and that's Red Sunset, Elbrus, and Autumn, and which are believed to, maybe they were removed, they probably were not removed from the museum, so they stayed there. They were deliberately bombed and destroyed, and also to, as I understand, destroy the Ukrainian identity and destroy what with a kind of their historical background, because of course this part of the world was a part of big Russian Empire, but with a lot of different nations living there, and with also this great artist who Ukrainians could admire and could be inspired by later on in recent days.
Yeah, according to Mariupol Municipal Council and according to Konstantin Czerniawski, chairman of National Artists Union of Ukraine, there were no original works by Archip Kuinji in the museum, but only copies of his works. We can believe that original works by Archip Kuinji didn't perish, but unfortunately during bombardment there were works of other famous painters like Ivan Aivazovsky and Vasily Vereshchagin, and also not so famous painters as Gritsey, Gushenko, and Jablonskaya. And we have no final proof that these works perished, but when we have to do with oil on canvas, probability that they perished is almost close to 100%, unfortunately.
The paintings are not very bulletproof and bomb-proof, unfortunately, and which is also a shocking fact that a lot of these artists are connected, of course, to the Russian artists and painters. Some of their, by Russians, they're treated as the Russian painters, by Ukrainians as the Ukrainian painters. A lot of them studied in St. Petersburg, in Moscow, and now, because of this war, the Russians are not respecting any cultural importance of the fact that they don't want to preserve this art, but they deliberately want to destroy it, and as they also destroyed the theater in Mariupol in the same way. And of course, to all of you, the viewers of Poland Daily, be interested in what's going on right now in Ukraine, and especially in Crimea and in Mariupol, because what we are witnessing is the destruction forever destruction of great pieces of art and of buildings of culture, except in addition, of course, to the human sacrifice. And this is outraging as well, and because we will lose it as a humanity, we will lose these cultural pieces forever. So please stay with us for another episode, and thank you for watching Poland Daily Culture.